Hi, I'm John Barnes and you're watching Redmen TV.
But getting back to it then, the first goal for West Brom, I should say, Klopp's come out and defended Mignolet. He said, look, it's my fault. I've told him that I like a goalkeeper who comes out and tries to get on stuff. Me too. I prefer ones that do it.
That can actually do
well,
it, yeah.
And it comes a bit more naturally to them. So I'm interested to know people's thoughts. In fact, you know what, before I get people's thoughts, I ask people to sum up Mignolet's performance in 4 words on Twitter. Chris, let's alternate these. First and foremost, SA Scout says Neuer with no hands.
At Sean Regan 97, for fuck's sake, Simon.
At D_Peachel says big sloppy dog feces.
At Tim Seeds, where's Pep's phone number?
Yeah. Nets_official, superb, godlike, inspirational, amazing. Presumably Nets_official is a crackhead.
At Third World Gamer, oh poor Simon.
Sigh. Because it's just not a word, is it? Stay in fucking goal, says the fish 2211.
At Wisdom of _Jahash, utter fucking shithouse.
At Uncle Dren says, well, that was shit.
And at Stay Ho R, he's a massive fanny.
He is indeed. So yeah, I'm interested to get people's thoughts on this. And if you're watching at home, let us know yours. If you want to leave your 4-word performance summaries in the comments, by all means do. I was raging with his performance at the end of the game.
You were.
Yeah.
You summed it up pretty well.
Yeah.
Get out now, I
Yeah.
think is what you said.
Nice as done. I just hate our goalkeeping situation. Hate it. And we've discussed plenty of times, and I don't think Klopp is wrong to come out and defend the goalkeeper, because I don't see the point in being critical of him, because there's nothing.
No, I agree.
There's nothing you can do. You can criticise the team, you can criticise the defence. You can't single out individuals for performance-related mistakes, because what do you get from that? Unless you've got like the strikers. I get having a go at Daniel Sturridge because it gives him a bit of a kick up the arse and what have you. But you've got 2 or 3 other guys who can step in his absence. It's a goalkeeper. You're basically stuck with your goalkeeper. So I don't mind that he's defending him, but I'm starting to reach the point. We're back almost exactly where we were this time last year. Mignolet's performances are average at best. He's not dominating his area. Even if he claims he's trying, he's not doing it very well. Massively disappointed in him. And the question comes up, and I'll start with you on this. Adam Bogdan's waiting in the wings. Would you?
I would, personally. I think this time last year, as you referenced, which long term, because we've already been through this with him, I think we need a better goalkeeper, because I don't think Mignolet is going to be that. And to win the league, which is what my ultimate aspiration for Klopp and Liverpool is, you've got to have a great keeper. Most teams who've won the Premier League have had a great keeper, and we've got, at best, he's definitely less than the top 5-6 teams. Their keepers are all far better than him. But the other thing is, we've seen that you got some benefit from dropping him, because when he got dropped for Jones last year, he actually came back better.
Yeah.
Can he do that twice though, I suppose, is the...
But that's not even an issue, I guess, is the... Because I was talking to Dan Kennett about this while you were doing your stuff yesterday, is that, because I said, well, Bogdan can't be any worse than Mignolet. And he said, well, Brad Jones was much worse than Mignolet. Much worse. So, but that's the problem we've got, is the questions, I guess, I'm faced with, I guess, to some extent, and I guess we may as well go from this angle, is that we bring Bogdan in. What is Bogdan good enough? We've seen bits and pieces of him, but would you feel happy, confident?
I don't think it's got anything to do with what the fans think. I think if you put Bogdan in and the defence is happier, irrelevant of whether he's a better goalkeeper or not, if the defence feels more comfortable with him behind him, then he's the right decision.
Yeah.
But based on what you've seen from him?
I think he looks a good keeper, to be honest with you. You can have those, Yeah. I think, is he about 28?
I don't think he's that old.
No.
He's not young though, is he?
He's not. Yeah, I think he's mid-20s.
Is he? Yeah. So I think, he's got some experience. I just give him a go, to be perfectly honest with you, because with January coming up, you can actually do something about it. You know, you've got probably, 7 games before the transfer window opens, probably maybe a game less than that. Yeah. You can actually go and do something if you need to. I don't think at this point, I think it's worth rolling the dice.
Yeah, it's a weird one because I'm stuck, I'm torn between it now because I think Bogdan's kind of okay. I don't know whether because I watch him and he doesn't look assured. He looks like a guy who's like kind of excited to be there. He clearly he's fine. He's a fine goalkeeper, but he looks nervous when he plays for us. He doesn't just take things. He kind of like, they wear him around in his body and he gets hold of them and stuff. And he takes a big deep breath that he's managed to keep them. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who's striding in, ready to seize his opportunity as such. So I have those concerns of him. The problem is that with the level we're at, has Mignolet been bad enough that you're ready to take that risk? I suppose. I think we're probably at that point. But Bogdan, I don't know whether Bogdan's done enough. I've not seen enough for me to be.
I could understand the nerves though from him because he is at a higher level than he's ever played at before. So when he comes in, he's probably a little bit nervous that he doesn't want to do anything that would discourage the manager from giving him that shot. Yeah. You could understand that, can't you? I mean,
he's also you're looking at what is he 4 appearances for us now? Pretty much the League Cup. Every time he's not had the full team in front of him. He's got Colo and Randall at right back, and it's a disjointed team because he's not used to playing with them and they're not used to playing together. So I think if you did a like for like swap, everyone fit our first 11, but you put Bogdan in for Mignolet, his confidence would shoot up there because he'd have better players who are more used to playing in front of him. I've been impressed with him. He was the penalty hero, wasn't he, in the Carlisle game? But I thought against Bournemouth in the cup, he made some really good saves. He came out, he was commanding of his box. It was actually apparent. He made Mignolet look worse in the 2 matches I saw him live firsthand at Anfield when in the Capital One Cup, because he was doing the things that Mignolet doesn't do. Yeah. And even though he wasn't doing them at Neuer-esque levels, just the fact that he was doing them and trying to do them, rushing out, shouting at the players, he I think it was the Bournemouth game, he gave Lovren a proper rollicking when Lovren made a mistake for basically not being better. And it was like, wow. I remember I was sitting next to you, we looked at each other and went, Mignolet just does not do that. We need that. I think it's about time. Minglet's got mistakes in him. He was that stupid thing he did in the Bordeaux game, wasn't he, when he held onto the ball far too long, and I think that's playing on his head. And you can't throw him under the bus because ultimately he's your keeper and what's to be gained. I completely agree with you, but he's at fault for those goals.
Yeah. So some cursory research, which as ever we'd have probably done before we started rolling. He is 28, good shout, which makes him a year older than Mignolet. And just randomly enough, he's actually got 19 caps for Hungary. Mignolet's only got 17 for Belgium. So again, it's all relative, I guess. But and obviously Belgium much better national side than the Hungarians.
And they've got Courtois, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I guess I'm probably at that point where I wouldn't mind seeing him get a go. I'm just edgy because I just don't think that we have a head and shoulders standout thing. But the thing about Bogdan is he promised much in his younger days when he broke through at Bolton and what have you. He had his injury problems. Speaking to Dan Kent, he was saying he was speaking to people about it. Bolton fans seem to think that we should probably give him a go. They rate him reasonably highly. So it'd be interesting to know. Let me know your thoughts on that. Should Adam Bogdan be getting a chance between the sticks in the Premier League for Liverpool and beyond? I suppose we could we do worse? Probably not.
We could do worse. We could keep with Mignolet. Keep doing the same fucking dance over and over again.
Yeah. There you go. Summed up superbly, Chris. Anyway, let's move on. One thing I noticed from the match was really interesting. Prior to their first goal, they had the corner or whatever, and their players were like, the crowd were getting kind of edgy and what have you. And Pulis basically just went to his players. They kept doing this. Just calm down. And I remember thinking how, again, just the guys got it when it comes to those type of scenarios.